You see what time it is?
He tripping, dog.
Time is money. And I don't make videos for free.
Yep.
Probably getting damn iced coffee or something, bro.
Probably about 5 of them.
Yep.
She's hurry.
At least.
I'm over this, man. He calls me out here to do a video with him, and he's almost 15 minutes late.
This is going in the video we're putting in here. He won't know.
And I'm a visitor, bro.
I could be at McKay's right now.
Yep.
Or go find some toys of my own.
Very, very
waiting on him.
Very unprofessional.
That's the exact term.
Hey guys, I'm used to it. I deal with this every time we film a video.
Completely unprofessional.
Every time.
And he calls himself a YouTuber.
Wants me to be professional, but he can't even be here on time.
I hope he shows up to his fights better than he shows up to his videos.
Probably not.
Hey, I've been with them on.
Is he late on those? He'd be late to his own funeral, probably.
Takes his time. Definitely doesn't get in a hurry.
Yep. He needs to hurry his ass up, bro.
It's so hot.
I know. I thought he said he was gonna be here. Still.
You know, it's once again.
I'm about to damn leave.
Come out.
There he is.
Oh, come out.
Okay.
Look at him.
Come out. He almost went.
It must be.
Oh, y'all get here early?
Where the hell?
Where you been at?
Y'all said get here at 12:30, didn't you?
Yes.
Can't hide it.
Come on, bro, Ham.
I got some goodies with me, don't worry.
All right, let's go.
You too! We're back, baby. I ain't never late. I'm always right on time. Tony, it's been 7 months since we filmed the first video for my horror figure collection. And over the last 7 months, this thing has gotten out of hand. Originally, I had planned on bringing my whole collection that I've acquired since that first video and showing them, but we would be here all day.
I'd be sweating too much for that.
Right, and I can't pay you to work 10 hours to shoot that video.
So my charge is hefty as it is. So.
I went back and rewatched the first video. It was 16 minutes, and we showed 16 figures. So I brought 16 figures today, none of which we showed in the first one. I'm terrible at math, so it may be 17.
I don't know, but all I know is you brought in some heaters.
Okay, I grabbed 16, and I'm going to take your word for that. You still know more than me when it comes to this here. So we're going to get started, man, and let's make this happen.
Okay, this is going to be pretty epic.
Boom! All right, Tony, I told you we're not going to show any of the pieces that we showed in the first video, right?
Yep.
But we did show this one in the first video. It's the 1978 Michael Myers.
It is.
You kind of schooled me on that, the 18-inch. So it was out of box. And I'm getting very bougie with my horror figure collecting.
Obviously.
I had to get it in box, Tony.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at it in box.
This is the NECA quarter scale. I think this was put out in the mid-2000s, I believe, or late 2000s. But, I mean, it's minty fresh. I mean, the tape hasn't been cut on it. Really good box condition. You want me to spin that around?
It's so fresh and so clean.
It really is. I'm really impressed with the box on this one. As you can see down there in the bottom, there's a quarter scale. Night he came home said that's super, super rare, and you're not going to get it for cheap. We know one guy, Slasher Junkie, he has that piece.
Does it have? Is it in box?
He got it in box, but he took it out of box.
Oh, that shoo.
Oh, anyways. But, yeah, this is the Halloween NECA quarter scale Real Toys figure. In box now. I really like the box art to that one, too.
Boom. All right, Tony, again, I said we weren't going to show anything we showed in the first video, but one more exception. We showed this one in the first video. You had gave this to Chatty Bobby, and then Chatty Bobby very re-gifted it to me.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to say that. God bless him. God bless you.
You're welcome.
But if you notice, this has got the flipping people off the bird. I don't know what the kids call it these days.
Well, we don't want to cuss on your channel.
Absolutely not.
It says some rather choice words on there.
So we had these, but this is a different version, Tony, right? So now what we're doing now, we're bringing this one in, guys, that does not have the finger flipping incident from Captain Spaulding, Tony.
Yeah, and you brought this to my attention. I didn't know there was two different figures of this. I knew about the one that we showed off in the first video, but I had no idea that this one existed that didn't feature the hands with it. So you brought something to the table I didn't know about.
Tony, I'm proud to educate you anytime I can. And anytime you need to learn anything about anything, you just call me. And I'll help you out, Tony.
I got you on speed dial.
I'll never steer you wrong.
Well, except for the plug.
Wow, that just happened live on YouTube.
All right, the next piece we got here is probably the most rare piece that I've seen you pull out. Well, there's some other gems in here, but this one in box, never been cut open. I mean, it's minty fresh. And that's the McFarlane Movie Maniacs Jaws set with the Orca. Of course, you got Quint down in there. You got Bruce the Shark. This piece right here is one of the rarest to find in box out there. I mean, it is super, super limited. Now, I don't know the year that it came out in, but all I know is it's a rare one.
And evidently, they're going to need a bigger boat, Tony.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
You know what I'm talking about?
The detail on it, for being mid-2000s, the detail on it is amazing. Just an awesome piece. You really surprised me when you pulled that one out today.
I hope it's not the first time I surprise you in anything that I do. Anyway, that's a different story. All right, guys. Jaws Movie Maniacs.
Yep, that's it.
Boom.
All right, next piece, another super, super rare one. And I was with you when you bought this piece at Days of the Dead.
Days of the Dead in Atlanta, absolutely.
Yep. This is the Halloween Evolution of Evil NECA Cult Classic set. Super, super rare piece to find in the packaging like it is and as clear as it is. This is a piece that's a high priority on my list, and it'd be really nice of you just to gift it to me.
Just go ahead and give that one to you now?
Yeah.
Well, I really love this piece because it showed the man that Michael Myers was going to grow to be. Yeah. He went upstairs and made Judith Myers look like easy work. You know what I'm talking about?
Easy.
Just got her out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. But let me tell you something. Judith Myers got somebody out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry, too. If you remember, her boyfriend walked up the steps taking his shirt off, and I mean, he was right back down them steps. Judith Myers had skills, but this is a family channel. So, yeah, absolutely.
And probably one of the best things about this piece right here is the memories that we have from getting it.
Absolutely. I mean, Days of the Dead in Atlanta. This
Our
is
yearly tradition.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, it was such a good time, and I can't wait for it if we get to do it this time.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
Look out Kentucky, though, maybe in October.
We got the Rona and all that going on, but yeah, hopefully in Kentucky in October.
But yeah, this is an awesome piece. If you're a NECA fan, if you're a Halloween fan, this is a must for your collection, and I really want it.
Boom.
Another super rare piece by NECA that is very hard to come by in package. I have it out of package, which is okay because I'm an out-of-box collector. But you got the NECA Rob Zombie Halloween figure with the tombstone. I don't have the secondary knife in there, the buck knife, but everything else I have in this piece. I'm a huge Rob Zombie Halloween fan. There's not many of us out there, but this piece right here it's a super rare one you got there, brother.
Rob Zombie's kind of hit or miss with me, Tony. Now, this first Halloween that he did, I enjoyed. Okay. I really did. I even dug the first, half of it with the kid that a lot of people don't like, but I really dug it. Now, I did not dig the second one. And I certainly did not dig Lords of Salem and things like that. But as far as this Halloween goes, really a fan, and of course I'm a fan of House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects. But yeah, absolutely, man, I'm glad to pick up this piece.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's another rare piece in your collection that you're just surprising me with. Didn't even know you had. Can't even text me nothing and say, hey man, look, I found this piece.
We're barely friends, Tony. Let's just facts is facts, and I barely know you at this point. Bigger and better things is what I'm moving on to. Alrighty then. Yeah, boy.
Another piece from Days of the Dead that you picked up, another super rare piece, is this Devil's Rejects NECA Real Toy set that they came out with Captain Spaulding, Otis, and Baby. Another rare piece to come by. Another awesome piece.
Absolutely. These three from House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects, I love them, bro. Sid, Bill Moseley, Sherry Moon Zombie, especially. God bless her. These first two movies in this trilogy, it's just, I was an adolescent boy, Tony, and when I would watch, anyway, guys, nobody's interested.
It's a family channel.
Rob Zombie, you're a lucky man. So.
Exactly.
A lucky man, and I was absolutely ecstatic about picking this up. Now, the box has got a little bit of wear on it, and I wish it didn't, but we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, and it's an older piece. It's a late 2000s, maybe early 2010s, but to come across it in this kind of condition is always a plus. I mean, we've seen some worse boxes that we haven't got to yet, but we're not going to talk about that just now. All right, another piece right here that you don't come across very often are the Sideshow Friday 13th series that they did. I know I've got the Pamela in this one. I think they did all the way through 7, if I'm not mistaken. Or I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt now. But this one right here is a super hard one to come by. The sculpting on them is not my favorite. As you can see, we'll open up this box right here. The sculpting is not the best. I mean, like I said, they were early Sideshow, but still, as a horror figure collector, it's a must-have in your collection.
If there's somebody out there, Tony, that don't like Ted White's portrayal of Jason Voorhees, me and that person cannot be friends. Ted White was absolutely fantastic as Jason. Very athletic, quick, a running Jason. I preferred the running Jasons, by the way. But absolutely loved it. And these sideshows are getting to be very rare. I think they actually went up to 9 or 10, Tony.
Okay.
On these.
Yeah, I was looking at the back of the box right
Yeah.
here. I think we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They went up to. They got 8 different figures. Is what it looks like. I really like to have the New Blood figure in this one. I like the chain around his neck in that one.
Absolutely, and that was the zombie Jason Kane Hodder version.
Yeah. All right, another rare. I'm saying that a lot in these videos is rare, but you've got a lot of nice delicacies in your collection.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
But this is the NECA Real Toys Freddy vs. Jason set. The box is another story. You might as well be coming out a box collector.
I think so. I think Dusty Rhodes did the bionic elbow on this box right here.
Yeah, he did some damage on it. But the good thing is, the tape's never been cut on it. I mean, it's never been out of the box. But somebody just tried punt kicking it a couple times.
Right. But now this is actually my least favorite Jason Voorhees portrayal.
Yeah.
I did not like this portrayal of Jason Voorhees. The look was terrible. I didn't like the jacket. I didn't like the look. I didn't like the Herman Munster movement.
I didn't and the platform shoes.
I wasn't into it, man, to be honest.
Look at his get down there, director, get down there. Look at his shoes. Tell me they ain't platform shoes.
They made Jason to be Frankenstein, man, and I can't co-sign that kind of activity, but it's part of this horror figure thing that I got going on, so I had to grab it.
It is a nice set. I will give it that. With if you take it out of the box, it makes like a little diorama with it. But to me, this is one of the pieces that look better in box than out of box.
I'm so young to this horror figure collecting. When you said it's a nice set, I automatically thought Dolly Parton. But now we're actually talking about Jason versus Freddy, the horror collectible, guys. All right. Yeah,
Once
buddy.
again,
Yeah,
Family
boy.
Channel.
Family Channel. Yeah, boy.
All right, I know I keep saying this a lot in this video, but this, once again, is a rare piece. This is the Jason Lives NECA retro figure. And the reason this one was so rare, it was mass produced for a while. I got mine at Hastings back in the day up in Murfreesboro. But if you notice the fence post there's a little bitty tab where you got to connect them. Everybody that got the figure, it broke it. So they pulled them off the shelves. And this one, other than the Pamela and Young Jason one, this is probably the second highest valued Friday 13th retro figure out there.
Wow. CJ Graham, I enjoyed CJ Graham's portrayal of Jason Voorhees in this. CJ Graham was also in Vengeance, Friday the 13th fan film, and they're actually coming out with Vengeance 2.
I saw that.
I know the people behind that, and actually you check that out, guys, when it's coming out. Really looking forward to it. Peter Anthony and the whole crew there. But right now, this studio is so hot, Tony. I'm sweating like I'm trying to survive a night at Camp Crystal Lake, evading Jason Voorhees, if you will.
Running?
Actually running from Jason. I just hope it's the Kane Hodder version that is walking to get me. I'm going to try my best not to trip. But yeah, the Part 6 Jason Lives NECA.
Next piece. I have this one in my collection. Super awesome piece as well. Put out by Mezco 112. It's a 78 Michael Myers. They're a little bit smaller than your NECA figures, but the detail on them, they have cloth clothing. They're superposable. Just really detailed figures. And there's not, I mean, you can only do so much with Myers, but
Tony, this is actually the figure, if you remember, that started my horror figure collecting. I was with you when you purchased this.
Yes.
We walked around Days of the Dead 4 or 5 times while you contemplated whether or not you were going to purchase it. I didn't know anything about horror figure collecting. I was looking at gals dressed up as
zombies.
What's it called? Cosplay?
Yes, cosplay.
They were doing what they do. And,
once again, Family Channel.
They had stockings. You're absolutely right. Thank you for getting me in line, Tony. But we were walking around. You were contemplating buying this. You bought it, and then I started thinking, why ain't I collecting these? Because I like horror movies. My taste in horror movies is a little bit better than yours, and evidently my taste in horror figures is a little bit better than yours. But we both own this one. Are you still in box on this?
No, I'm out.
Okay, that proves my point. I'm still, yeah, absolutely. So I was happy to add this to my collection, Tony, and thank you for steering me towards it.
Yeah, thanks for being my friend there and throwing me under the bus.
God bless you, Tony. I love you.
All right, once again, a rare piece, the Captain Spaulding NECA Real Toys figure. I've never seen this figure in person before today, and I'm really impressed with the detail on this one. Good find on that, brother.
Yep, I believe this is when he was given the ride, the thrill ride, right, to the people that came to the gas station. Is that?
Yeah, because this is an official House of Thousand Corpse figure. So
Yeah. So absolutely, that first 5 minutes of House of a Thousand Corpses, Tony, that made me a fan just by in and of itself. I really enjoyed it.
made me want to go eat some fried chicken.
I don't know how many people I've sat there and told, you just take this chicken home to your mama, so I ain't got to stuff my boot all up in you. Hey!
You just totally skipped by what I said.
What did you just say?
I want some fried chicken.
Yeah, and I said, won't you take some chicken home to your mama so I ain't got to stuff my boot all up in you?
Whoa! Family Channel!
Huh? What? Beep it out, director.
Next piece we have right here, I remember seeing this at Hastings back in the day. I never picked it up because I keep my collection based on just two people. Anyways, this is the Scream 4 Ghostface NECA Retro. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
The retro figure.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm a huge Scream fan, Tony. I loved 1, 2, 4, and I didn't hate 3, but I'm a big Scream fan, and absolutely wanted to add this to the collection. And yeah, Ghostface, man. He changed. Ghostface was never the same in none of the movies. He always changed, always various people, but big fan of Ghostface and what he was doing in the Scream franchise.
What's your thoughts of the new figures coming out with the Ghostface, the Ultimate and another retro figure?
I'm all about it. Now I knew about the other retro figure. There's an Ultimate Ghostface coming out.
There's an Ultimate coming out as well.
God, I love it when you school me on what you do, sir. School me some more, Bubba. I just appreciate you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm like
now,
your
what are you
pupil.
talking? What about Scream 5 coming out? What's your quick thoughts on Scream 5?
Well, I had my reservations on it, but then I found out that they got Doofy coming back. Not Doofy, that was in a scary movie. Dewey. Dewey's coming back, and Gail Weathers is coming back, and Sydney, my baby girl's coming back, and I'm absolutely pumped up for it. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do a bunch of them. Is Kevin Williamson writing it?
That I don't know.
Little fun fact for you: Dawson's Creek's my all-time favorite TV show.
That's
Kevin
not a fun
Williamson
fact
wrote
for
that.
me. I know Dawson's Creek is your favorite show
Because
of
we're
all time.
friends.
And I know what your favorite movie is of all time.
Come on, talk to me.
Amongst Friends.
Absolutely. Right, but right now we're talking about Scream 4, Ghostface. Yeah, buddy.
Fun fact for you, Ivy, on this figure right here.
What?
This is the second NECA figure I ever bought.
Stop!
I got it from Hastings.
Get out! No, literally, get out!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Steve Dash. Can we talk about, are you a Steve Dash fan?
I'm a Steve Dash fan.
R.I.P. Steve Dash.
R.I.P.
Really enjoyed Steve Dash. He punked out a friend of mine at a horror convention one time.
But we won't talk about
But
that.
we won't talk about that. All right, so Steve Dash, yeah, absolutely. Amy Steele. Can we talk about Final Girls? She might have been the most, what's the word, competent one.
I'll give you that.
I just used that in a sentence and I didn't even graduate.
That's right. But this is an awesome figure. So this is another NECA retro. You could take the bag off his head. I've never done it with my figure because I don't have nimble fingers. I have fat fingers, and I don't think I could tie the bag back around his neck. So, but anyways,
I almost went to a very inappropriate place. Go ahead, Tony.
Family Channel.
Absolutely, go ahead.
But it's a super awesome piece. I like it. I love it in my collection. Another good find for you there, brother.
I always love coverall Jason Voorhees. All right, Tony. So this ultimate figure of the Atari Leatherface, we actually talked about this in the first video. I was showing off my my ultimate Leatherface, and you said there's actually one other one, the Atari version, where they just did the same figure but painted it green. And Leatherface being my all-time favorite horror movie villain, I had to pick up the Atari version.
Had to pick him up.
Atari was not known for its graphics.
No.
So this is kind of just a one-tone color here, but yeah, we did it.
Didn't Atari have one of the worst games ever made in that E.T. game? Wasn't it as classified as the worst video game ever?
Well, you're a little bit older than I am, Tony, so that's a little bit
What?
before my time, brother. But yeah, I just I had heard it was a bad game, but I never got to play it.
When did I say I played it, though?
Yeah, you're a little older than me, Tony. Moving right along. Yeah, boy.
Next up, we have the GameStop exclusive Friday 13th Jason Voorhees NECA Ultimate figure.
Now, here's a fun fact you don't know, Tony. I was the only kid in my neighborhood when this came out, the NES video game, to beat this video game.
You beat it?
I beat it, son. Huh? What?
One playthrough. Just
one playthrough. I beat it. You had to go through it 3 times. I whacked his mama's head off. Look, you had to have the axe. I beat the game as a child, young child, went through it, and yeah, it says the end at the end of it.
Well, yeah, that's pretty suiting for the end of the game.
I mean, it just, you think you beat it after you do it once, they make you do it 2 more times.
Oh, well.
But yeah, I actually did. I beat this game. I conquered it, just like I do all things in life. But yeah, let's not let this get too cocky.
Well, yeah. Fun fact about this one though is you have to get the other version of this figure as well. There is a 2016, I may be wrong, 2015 or 2016 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of this figure right here.
Really?
Yes.
Now, have you looked this figure up recently?
From what you told me, it's gone up in value.
It's recently went up in value. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Look it up.
All right, we got 2 of them up right here. These 2, this one more than this one is rare, but this is the first pressing that they did of the Nightmare on Elm Street Ultimate NECA Ultimate figure, and then this is the GameStop exclusive. Ivy didn't know that there was much what the difference in of them was, but they just came out with this one. I think around the same time that they put out the Comic-Con exclusive of the Friday 13th one.
I just knew that this one came completely sealed up, and that there was 2 different versions. Now, Tony, as you know, I'm not a Freddy Krueger guy. I don't really participate in men having fingernails and wearing tight sweaters. But you know, it is what it is. If y'all enjoy that type of thing, more power to you. But I did want to pick up the figures.
Yeah, they're good figures. The 2 sets of figures, I think this one may be a little bit brighter in colors than this one, but pretty much just the same figures in both of them.
I'm assuming you went out of box with these?
I don't have them.
Oh.
But this one has a window box, but I think the colors on this one are just a little bit brighter than the one that you have completely sealed there.
Okay, absolutely. And yeah, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, man. I actually didn't hate the first 3, but after that, they really got kind of leprechaunish and Chucky-ish for me.
Man, Ivy, it is absolutely incredible. Just these 16 items, or hell, I lost count how many count we had, but just what you brought in today is absolutely epic, and to what you bring in next time, you're going to surprise me even more. There's some things that I want to nitpick out of there to take in my own collection, but I can't because he'll beat me up.
Well, I would order you, Tony. You're the one that got me into this horror figure collecting, and yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of taking on a life of its own. But listen, if y'all guys ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
All right, you know we come with the heat, baby. Turn on the notifications. You want to be notified whenever we post. We post as often as we can, and when we can, you want to know about it, huh? What? Leave a comment, hit the like button. Tony, you're on Triple Flix Mafia.
I am.
Okay, Friday the 14th. Yeah, you tell them where they're at.
Subscribe
Tony.
to our channel at Triple Flix Mafia. At my Instagram, Friday_14th. All that good stuff. You can see what I'm watching, what I'm picking up, all that good stuff. Appreciate it once again, my brother, for allowing me to come in and talk some toys with you as grown-ass men.
Don't you ever put your hands on me.
Yes,
No,
sir.
Tony, I love you to death, brother. I love you. All right, guys. Peace.